All right, welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Dried Blood. We are here with Cucumber and Junk of Perception Studio. Welcome,
Hello.
welcome back.
Hi, everybody.
Thank you. Good to be back.
Yeah.
Nice to win for once.
Yeah, this fight ended a little differently. Was this the goal?
Well, the goal is always to
obviously it
win.
was the goal that since I beat him last time so viciously, I thought, you know what, I gotta let the little guy win once in a while.
Yeah. I'm glad you planned all those nat ones. It was very thoughtful of you.
And there were a lot of now ones. That might be that. I don't know what the record is for our show, but that had to be up there in the Nat 1 category of the amount. It was a lot.
Well, also it was the same exact weapon. It was always the same thing. All the nat ones were from my crossbows.
That's true. You probably should have brought a different weapon to the fight.
I get a new crossbow.
Yeah, you could have pulled out a new one. Said like, "This one's Bianca. Here we go."
Yeah. Oh, I should have done that. That would have worked.
Dang it! They would have changed everything.
We gotta talk about the. I think one of the elephants in the room here though is you Cucumber Basil. Really blew through his spells pretty quickly there.
Oh yeah, I did not even build a spellcaster intentionally, so I was doing a monk warlock, so I would have just had a couple little warlocky things to do, gave myself a feat for spells, but then I was only like a level 5 and a level 5, so I was screwed.
So it's like monk,
like
capitalized monk, and then little warlock.
Yeah, baby warlock. Level 5 warlock is barely a warlock. It was very sad.
So the monk was the man, and the warlock was the boy.
The bunny boy.
Warlock boy. I had a last-ditch effort as well, because my patron was a genie, so if he slapped me too hard, I was just going to go on my bottle and float down the river.
I'm out of here.
I was just going to leave.
way to have an escape plan. I appreciate that. I got to wonder, Befferfoot, did you have any secret plans that we didn't get to see? Or did you put it all out there?
No, I put it all out there. I wasn't planning on bringing Rolando out. But
see, I'm not the only one.
Well, that's because you got me thinking about it now. Now I'm questioning every time I say it. Rolando was gonna be. I was maybe hoping Rolando was gonna be a bigger part, but it worked out okay. He was very helpful.
Until
I'm not sure you're talking about. Do you mean Befferbitch? You mean? Wasn't sure. Just clarifying question.
All right,
Okay, cool.
All right, the fight is over. We're good. Well, let's have a little piece here. Let's talk favorite moments of the night, because obviously there were a lot of jokes were made, but we're gonna push those aside. What was the moment you're like, yes, I'm so glad I get this? Who would like to go first? Yeah.
Befriending the tadpoles. That's my favorite part.
Your little swimmers.
The little swimmers.
Yeah, they did great. They did really great.
They sacrificed themselves for their father.
Why did you just adopt them? That's a lot of paperwork.
Of course, they showed me love. They become my children.
Very immediate. I appreciate how welcoming you are.
I gotta say, it really played to your advantage when the giant frog showed up. Fun fact: the frog was already part of this match before the tadpoles were even introduced. So
yes,
that was just a great circumstance.
So it's like a chicken or the egg situation. It was we now know the answer. It was the frog before the tadpoles.
Correct.
Yes.
Science.
Yes. That's how that works.
Junk, Befferfoot, what was your favorite moment of the evening?
I kind of really like the big frogs. Those are really cool, and I like that I got to be both a friend of the frog and an enemy of the frog. So I got to try out the whole frog situation.
Did you ever name your frog?
I did not.
What would you have named it?
I was thinking Fernando was going to be a good name for my frog.
I love it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Fernando or Elizabeth. I needed to check first. I didn't get to that.
You were close. There was some checking there.
You know, it surprised me you said that the giant frog was your favorite part, because I could have swore it was probably like getting your skull crushed in.
You know, that was a close second. That was a close second.
Honestly, really nice job with shield there at that moment.
Honestly, I thought you were gonna pull it out.
It would have been beautiful, but you denied it.
Honestly,
I just like that, like twisted my ankle right before a killing blow. Like, wait a minute.
So in that moment, you were jumping from 40 feet, And
Yes.
I'm pretty sure you only had like 12 hit points.
It was worth the risk.
And
If we both died in that moment, I was ready. I was ready
Like-
for it.
So I just rolled a 12 on what the fall damage would have been. I rolled 3 1s and a 2 on that fall damage.
You got lucky.
I'm just thinking about the odds here of like you surviving that fall because I'm just 11 right there. Like, fuck.
That would have been so
You
good.
should have been dead.
Yeah.
You survived though.
I think tonight's tale reminds us how much the dice tell the story.
Mm.
All the nat 1s, all the nat 20s, how much damage is done. That's really the game of it all.
Yeah.
Man.
Definitely reading your character sheet thoroughly helps a lot.
What?
Mhm.
I don't think so.
That's a good segue, isn't it,
Yeah.
Arbiter?
Oh, you want to talk about advice?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
That could be a great piece of advice.
You looked at me like you did not know what I was.
Yeah, I didn't. I forgot where we were for a second. You know, I just
Yeah.
was like
No, it's
transported.
okay.
I've spent
We're
the
here
evening in a
doing-
cave of wonder, so
No,
excuse
you
me if
did
I'm a
not.
little
He's-
if I'm a little befuddled. We like to end the show with a piece of advice, either from
Oh.
yourself or your character, whichever you prefer. Any last words for the acolytes as you leave the arena?
Always bleed out onto tadpoles. You never know when it's going to come in handy.
I realize that Mama would rather have me home than jewelry for birthday.
Oh,
Oh,
And he never
Really
got his
I'll send you
pulling
to
out
her in
the
a pine box.
It's probably got a jar because I don't want that leaking everywhere.
it's true. That'd be thoughtful.
You know, the bad news here is they're not gonna be able to identify your body because you don't have any teeth.
Well, it could put you in a frog. And have the frog hop you home. It's like ding dong, big frog, boy, you slide out.
Perfect transportation. It's one of the cheapest ways, actually. You can really take that body across borders and planes. There's no problem there.
All right. Well, I think on that note, we'll see you on the next D20 Deathmatch.
Bye-bye.
Pew pew.